What's going on, guys? As you can see, the truck is pulled all apart right now. Got it on some spare tires I had laying around, and if you're wondering why you haven't seen me post, why you haven't seen the truck, is because I blew a rear end out of it. Blew everything apart in the rear end, slung the drive shaft. If you follow me on TikTok, you could have seen it, but you don't. But if you're wondering why you ain't been seeing the truck, because I slung a whole rear end on the truck. Well, now's the time is for the rebuild part. I didn't really film the actual part of me putting the rear end and stuff in, but what we're finna do is go through and rewire some rock lights and stuff like that, because like make them all clean and stuff like that, because I just really had this truck kind of thrown together, you know, just regular teenage thrown together stuff. So you can look in here, like with the wires. Damn! You'll see the wires all hanging down and stuff like that. But fender well out, finna put all my rock lights, make them behind the fender well and everything like that. But if you can see, you look under there, that is a brand new rear end out the box. Yeah, I still got the same Fabtech shocks this truck I bought it on. We'll eventually need some shocks now, but we'll eventually get some shocks for it. But yeah, we're finna go through. I'm not gonna drill anything through here, nothing like that, but we're gonna run all our wires through that little hole right there, run them all the way up under the cab, run them into the engine bay where I got my controller. Some of them are still hooked up, but they're pretty bright. They ain't too bad. But you can see how I got wires hanging. It's just trying to scramble the truck together. And this side, I don't got no wires hanging. I fixed this side already. I got no wires showing other than that wire that pulled out. And then the wire that pulled out happened to be for my rear rock lights. Through and fix all those wires. So yes, I'll hit y'all up whenever I'm done putting all the rock lights in the fender well. All right, guys, this is the finished product. Got the fender well out. Got each rock light in there, hiding all the wires. You can't see no wires. Got them running straight out the back, all running down. Okay, there's a little bit of wire right there, but not much. A little bit of wire. Can't really see these side ones really bad. You really can't see that one, but when you're just looking at it, yeah, it's gonna look good. That's gonna be the finished product for this side. Gonna have to throw it in here. We're gonna take and run all our wires. Don't mind my truck's muddy right now because I haven't cleaned this thing up. But we're gonna try and fit each one through here. We can't. It's gonna run out of here, and we're gonna run it down the frame, on top of the body mounts and everything, that way you can't see it. Run it on top of the frame, come up through here, and then we're gonna pull this firewall. It should come out right about here. We're gonna have to pull this, or not firewall, I'm sorry, this fender well, and pull it out, come up through the top, up here by the brake booster up here. And I got why are you running? My freaking million wires right here. But we're probably gonna redo all these wires and have a set place for each of them, because it comes with like an extra like 3 foot for each, and half of them couldn't reach, so I cut them and I spliced them, and then that ended up failing, so I ended up laying across the motor. I had them laid across the engine bay. I did not do all that wiring, but oh God, please no! Anyway, that came with the truck. All right, you can see these wires right over here. The reason they're hanging down is because I guess whenever they quit splicing, they came all the way down through here. This is the only fender I don't really have to worry about because I did it right the first time. And I got to worry about the driver front fender and this fender right here, because you can see I got wires freaking everywhere. That's what they used to look like. I'll show you. And I actually did my switch pretty clean. Ran it all behind here. Have it on a fuse block or on a relay. We did all that, but Well, now that I think about it, those rock lights are not working, so you wouldn't be able to see with it. But these front ones are working. You can see them. You can see all the wires hanging down. Gotta fix that. Ain't gonna be hard. Just cleaning the fender, cleaning the rock light, and then putting it all up in there. The front fender's a little harder because they have so much stuff attached, but the back fender is literally like 3 bolts and 3 pop clips. And I think until I put the big tires back on, I'm gonna leave these little tires on here and detail this truck. I'm talking about, look at all this freaking mud. Oh my God! From where I couldn't get to it with the big tires because they fill up the fender well so much. And get all this mud and stuff off of here and try to clean all up in here. And then we're gonna get started on the next project, which is what I've always wanted to do with this truck, is polish the cross member. As you see, it's rusting because I did strip down all the paint on this cross member, and then I just haven't went and polished it. That's what I need to do. I need to go around, polish this, and then we're gonna take the 2 A-arms on both sides. We're gonna get, I don't know about the bottoms, but we're gonna get aftermarket uppers and powder coat them a color. I'm not gonna say what color, but we're gonna get those powder coated. I'm gonna drop this front bumper because it's faded. I need new fog lights, as you can see. I'm gonna drop this front bumper. I'm gonna get it repainted, and I'm gonna get this this valance. I'm gonna get it painted. I'm gonna get it painted to match, and I'm gonna keep the red badge. I'm gonna keep the chrome grille. I gotta get the hood repainted, and I already got new headlights. I already put the new headlights in there, and then I gotta go back and repaint my mirrors. They don't look terrible, but once you see them in person, they're a lot worse than what they think. I mean, got chips and stuff like that. I didn't even prime these. Like, you can start to really see it in the corners right there. I didn't prime these, so I just painted them on the truck because I was just being dumb. But yeah, I gotta get a new bed for it because it has that crinkle in the bed right there. I mean, I'm gonna get a stunt wall here soon. Gotta get the roof repainted and the cab. We're gonna get the whole truck repainted and get all the paint work done. I'm thinking about an idea with the bed, guys, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't want nobody to take the idea of it with an 07 through 13. But we're gonna try something new with the bed. It's not gonna be a flatbed or anything. It's gonna be an actual bed, but it might come off a different year model truck. So, and the last thing I gotta do after I put all these rock lights and I fix all the rock lights around this truck, I gotta weld my exhaust back on, because if you see, I only got one tip hanging on this side. You come to the other side, there's no tip because the rest of it has came off because the welds before did not hold. But I'm gonna actually do it, and I'm gonna get these welds back on here, and then I'm gonna put the rock lights, and then we're gonna start on the interior. Lord, where can I go with the interior? Like this is an LTZ. It's fully loaded. Don't mind that. I used to have pillar pods, but I sold them. I'm putting my stock ones back in. I already got this side in. I got to find my other side, but I got to go and I got to get these little pieces because they break a lot on these trucks. I got it missing on both sides. And then we got to get all these little trim pieces I want to put back in here. I want to clean this door panel really good because I cut that out to put my 8s in. You know, I'm going to have 2 8s. I have a pod. And I'm going to take that speaker out and I'm going to run through all here. Run it all through here and go straight back to my amp, which I'm gonna eventually rewire my amp, have everything running on the carpet, everything nice. Right now I don't have no speakers in here, so other than the door speakers, the stock door speakers. But yeah, we're gonna throw this fender well back in. I don't know if I'm gonna wire them up tonight, but we will wire them up. But just look how much better that looks, Lord. Okay. But I'll hit y'all back up with the finished product and get y'all a montage of me putting that fender well in. Alright guys, so got the wires ran through the bed. We got them just hanging down for now, but this is what it looks like on the truck. Stand back a little bit. Can't see no wires. Or a little bit. If it didn't have the the part where you can see the actual LEDs, it'd be freaking invisible.
Well, no fucking shit.
But that's what they look like inside of the bed. They look pretty good. So what we're gonna do now is run these wires through the bed, run them right up into the engine bay, and then I guess I'll put y'all into another montage while I do that, and then I'll pick y'all back up whenever I'm showing y'all something or I'm wiring them back up. All right, guys, I just got them plugged in for right now. I don't got them ran, but you can just see how much cleaner that looks. Don't worry about that one. I didn't have that one. It ain't gonna reach right now, so yeah, that one's just unplugged. But you can see no wires. Everything's back in there. It looks 10 times better. No more wires hanging. So what we're gonna do for tonight, we're just gonna run them. I'm not gonna plug them up or nothing like that because I'm gonna have to situate the under the hood problem. So we're just gonna run them and then just tie them up, and then that'll be it for tonight. So I'll hit y'all back up whenever I start back working on it tomorrow. All right, guys, I know I said I wasn't gonna wire them up, but I ended up doing it. You can see another look of what it looks like. It looks great. You can't see no wires, not even down here. You can't see a single wire down here. If you wonder what that one wire was, that's your e-brake cable. Comes up here, no wires seen coming up through the fender well, nothing like that. I just got to go through here, fix this one, fix that back one, and we'll be back into looking good on the Rocklite side. So next, we gotta next I need to get some wheel lights because I want to put this truck on some wheels. And I'm either gonna drop the blocks for a little while. I'm not gonna leave it like that, but drop the blocks. But I do want to put drop shackles in, some drop shackles, have it a little lower. But yeah, guys, that's what it looks like. Again, I know I've showed y'all a million times. I'm probably gonna get I'm thinking about 6 more. I don't know what it varies. It's either 4, 6, or 8, or 16. But I think I'm gonna get about 6 more. I'm gonna put 1 in the top of each fender, and then I'm gonna do 4. Wait, so that'd leave 2. That'd leave 2 on the frame. Well, actually, I need to get 8, so I could do 4 in each, 4 more or 1 more in each fender, and then 4 against the frame. 1 right there, 1 right there, and then 1 on the other side, and another 1 on the other side. But yeah, guys, this is what it looks like after fixing all the wires. And then, I don't know if you can really see, but you really can't. But I ran all the wires out back here. I ran all the wires out, ran them on top of the body, and yeah, that's what it looks like. Everything still works as it should. But yeah, I'm gonna close off this video. Yeah, I know I only did 1 fender well. This is just supposed to get out there just so y'all know what I'm doing with the truck and seeing that I'm making progress with it. Well, actually backtrack, but now we're making progress with it. We're getting everything clean, and we're gonna have this truck better than what everybody thinks. This truck's gonna be on a big come up these next few months. So, and actually, this is not my only project. I have another project. I actually have a side-by-side, and I got another truck. So we're gonna park this one. We're gonna get the brakes fixed tomorrow, and we're gonna probably fix the rest of the Rocklites, and then we're gonna see what we can do with it. We're probably gonna, I gotta get all the plastics and stuff for it. I got them all at the house. But yeah, well, this is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, drop a like, drop a comment. We love seeing from y'all, and thank you for watching the video. I'll see y'all later.